No. So I got distracted. Easily distracted. I can't even see the other icon. There we go. I'm like, I haven't played this game in a long time. I'm pretty excited to get back into it again. No camera today, sadly. I'm not feeling very good, so we're gonna keep it simple today. But I'll probably have cameras on for the remainder of the week. Just not today. Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who's trouble finding a case. Able to lift him from his torpor, Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. So the funny thing about this is right now, for everybody that's part of my Discord and stuff, you know that I am really into. I'm rereading the Nightside series by Simon R. Green, right? Absolutely love Simon R. Green. He's fucking amazing. And it's about a private eye. So I thought it was pretty cool that we got this game, that everybody voted for this game. So that makes me happy. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who lives callous and can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. I haven't read a Lovecraft game or book in a long time. And I've been reading a lot lately. Lots of fishies. Fishies. Has been a minute since I've played this. Bolt cutters. So this is a good reminder on how it goes. Oh. And I love that this one is not. My bad. Forgive me for talking over the top of you.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Chosen for what?
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I love that this one's not, as I was saying before we were interrupted by the Eldritch horror, you know. This one's not really it's a horror, but it's not at the same time. I consider this more of an adventure. It does have some jump scares and stuff like that, but I consider it more of a horror or like an adventure. All right, my private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston where there was no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are actually not disappearances. The old office couch is less than comfortable than a rail bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me did not like the way I closed the case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Oh, what's this?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Always explore everything.
I
Busy.
wonder why I still take these things.
Oops, I didn't finish reading that. My bad.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
For a reason. Oh.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Sometimes that just be how it be. Okay. Shush.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh. I forgot this has character points in it. Let's do it.
Thank you for this
Why not?
information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Okay.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label, some of the unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they are nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental fragility. Why a press cutting? An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawking, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. Their life, reclusive lives, with their only son Simon. And then let's look at the paint.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
Mm.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, I'm gonna let
I
talk to
never
my
knew what
taking
she
my
meant
brother
by
out.
that. My
But we'll
daughter
be
was
back
an
later.
enigmatic
Hi,
figure,
Buddy.
Mr.
Have a good
Pierce.
day.
You must find out the truth about her life. And
Have fun with
death.
your brother.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
We asked everything. Okay,
I think
we asked
I'm
everything.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only
Okay.
clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
I forgot that queer is not used. Was not used like that.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, we learned a dense work aimed at the interns and young practitioners. This is the first volume lists illness known to civilized world, its detailed symptoms and suitable treatments. Oh, nice.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
That was good. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century. It's still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidence of such native and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud well hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous stories, I said histories, of the small island off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Okay, looks like nothing else to look at, right? Okay. And off we go. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. I forget how long this game is. I just hate talking during cutscenes. I feel like it ruins the immersion. I'm cold today, so I'm all cuddled up in my blanket. But like I said, I'm not feeling too hot, so... We're not going to do a super long stream today. We'll do a longer stream tomorrow. I spent most of the day in bed this morning. So. If that tells you anything, I'm not feeling that great.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
This game is, even though I can't remember when it came out, it's still a really pretty game. That's what you gotta love about everything, right? But games can still look really good as time passes by, and sometimes games don't age that well.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice.
I don't usually
Please,
learn.
allow me to do my job.
I don't usually
Yeah,
learn.
don't put that beast back in the water, you
I kind of do my
crazy.
own. I do my own thing. Thank you. I do my own things. Make my own bad decisions. Thank you. I'm an adult, after all. When it comes to video games, I always make all the bad decisions, so it's fine. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna play after this. I think I want to do the quarry. Just because I'm been in the mood to play Man of Madame, and since I haven't played the quarry.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh, table next to us.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all.
Only if you. All few dates are legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Oh, he's no longer here. Snooping.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You can't afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. How do you know it's a woman? Wait, how did you know it was a
Fishing
woman?
equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Toilet. Nothing's in the toilet. Every horror game should have something in the toilet.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
We're just snooping through this mountain stuff because I have nothing better to do with my time. Another medicine book. Heck yeah. It's always a good thing to learn.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
We're just invading everybody's personal space.
What a macabre souvenir.
Just invade everybody's space. Like, no big deal. Alright, now I'll come talk to you.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Let's...
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Ex-oblivion. Wait, I failed a skill test? How did I fail a skill test?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
How...
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
How did we fail a skill test when there wasn't one? We don't know where fucking the warehouse is.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
I don't know how you can fail a skill test when we didn't have one. Hi, Bobby. What are you doing, stinky boy? What you doing?
Hey, be careful.
What are you doing, stinky boy? Oh, there's Grandma. Is that what you were coming to tell me?
Let's get him another drink.
Yeah, you already have all my stuff.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Are you a troublemaker? No. All the strength of.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer
I
it
am
that
not.
way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol
Hi,
on
Minnie.
this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can
Hydrate.
I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory.
Nimmy, thank
We've
you
never
for the
known
raid.
such wealth since then.
Welcome on in, raiders. I don't have my camera on today, so no proper hello. Hi, Buzz. Welcome on in. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jesse Lee James. I am a community caster here on Twitch, and we are raising money, Jesus, English hard, money for the Idaho Humane Society by playing spooky games.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for
Hi,
her
Nibby.
paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Let's see.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
How was your stream,
Screams.
Nimmy?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
So what do we need to do? Anything we can look at?
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may
Yes,
not be
boys.
pros, but we give it all we've
Does
got.
he body call me
That's
and
true.
Dilf and
It's
said
a
he would
reminder
bang
of
me?
the
I don't know
time
how
when
I
we
should
were
feel
still
about that.
fishing for whales off
Congratulations for
Darkwater
making Dilf
Island.
status. That's what I say to that.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local
Wait, who
legend?
is that voice
Watch
actor?
what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847. It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them. Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger. So long.
If I had the wings of the girly boys, I would spread them and fly home.
Just looking.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
I'll go. I'll prep to go. Oh, you're doing your tires today. I remember you saying that. Have fun. I know it's not fun to spend a whole bunch of money on tires, but have fun. Regardless. The Chantry. 21st May 1847. The miraculous catch. The Sicilians returned to port to save Darkwater from phantom. We had given up hope. The crew of the Sicilia, or what remained of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch and the brave vessels had on board, of the size that went beyond that of formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and part of it was hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched in quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. Jeez, I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. There is no doubt the immense size of the whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the phantom, which was part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent in June for fishing, workshops, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the deck. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff at the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends. Taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Laughed.
Nightmares.
God.
Can hear things and voices whispering. will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
She won't stop asking.
Not that again.
Okay. Let's meet. Shall we meet Kat?
Can't you see that we're in the middle of a conversation? I told you to beat it.
Okay, bye. You didn't tell me anything, but you know, whatever. Each their own.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
I need to get inside the warehouse. So now going through there. Find hidden items. Spot the hidden skill allows you to detect. There's a hidden item here?
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Okay. Always explore everything. Right? Never hurts to explore everything.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh,
A ratchet
okay.
device. Exactly what I need.
Okay. Let's take this over here. Mount the ratchet device. Does that not work then? Oh, so we're looking for another part. I got you.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay, so we're looking for something. Oh, right here. There we go.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Perfect. Perfect. Get it? Raising charity for Spook for Paws. I know. I laugh at my own jokes. So is there another piece we need? It's very dark. Hmm. That's how you lean. That's how you run. But I don't see anything else. No. We've kind of looked everywhere. Unless we can Can we walk across the middle here? Oh, well, that's good to know. Apparently we can't jump. So there must be another piece we're missing. Okay. Well, having the light source is kind of nice. There it is.
Would it be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch?
I didn't even see it. I want to know who the voice actor is for this, for Pierce.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Now, is there a reason we opened this up? Besides questionable things? So, can't come in here. Will we die? Wait. Does that mean we're dying?
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Well, us standing here debating about it probably means it is toxic. Just saying. Where is this taking us? Is something gonna kill me? Oh, I did not like that! We died. Delusional investigator. Be a plaything of a hallucination. Nice.
This is primitive. Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? The
Okay.
glass is shattered.
Nimmy! Thank you so much! Nimmy, that's so sweet of you. That is so sweet of you. So I gotta write this down now. Nimmy. I was deep in thought there. Okay, so that means I have it under. Nimmy, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. So since you did 20, that is all the above. So, your name will go on my board when I get it done. Nimmy. Do you want a ghost or a pumpkin ornament? Because I'm going to put it on my Twitch tree that I have. And then I have to do either wear an oven mitt or flip the controller, so you'll have to pick which one, and then you'll have to decide if you want the stream to be ASMR or a documentary. Let me go back up here. One step closer to the goal. I know, that's crazy. You guys blow my mind. It's only day 4. I cannot believe the amount of support. But it's so good. It's for a good cause, you know. You guys know how much I love my dogs. I miss Coco every day, and I love Link to death. I probably drive Link crazy. But, you know, joys of being a mama.
Like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh, you're so sweet.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
I'm sure we will, Princess.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
The garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse, the place thought to be abandoned. God, I'm doing so good. Reveal some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting, interrupted by his searching by Officer Bradley. Pierce convinced him to join this investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins manor. God, I can't talk today. The words are not coming out. Forgive me. Like I said, I'm not feeling very good, so I'm kind of like, I'm a little low energy, so just forgive me for today that I'm not my usual bubbly self.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, Edward. You fucking dickweed.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Link.
Yes. If something escaped us, or
Link.
if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
He's not
It's
even
got nothing
listening
to
to
do
me.
with Charles
Rude.
Hawkins' deaths.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Edward, you're kind of a dickweed. Our character's kind of a dickweed. Not gonna lie. I love buildings like this, though. Creepy gothic manners.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Hilltop House built in 1693 by the Reverend John. Sarah Hawkins.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect
Poor
to set
kid.
foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that Rod Baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Well, without you, Bradley. Bye. This makes me think of Mexican Gothic. God, that is one of those books that's going to stick with me the whole year. So far, I think that's probably my favorite read of the whole year. That's crazy. And I've read a lot of good books.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Mexican Gothic. What moves the dead? Oh, what moves the dead? Yeah, this makes me think of What Moves the Dead for sure.
This
Something
entrance
I'm-
is still in use. Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know how we do it, rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked.
and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have
Oh,
a good
and
reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
terrible old man. Convince the caretaker to help you out. Well, we could have died from him. We're gonna I don't know the achievements for this game, so we'll have to take a look at that later.
Yes. Shall we enter?
Thanks for your help.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explore the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Woodchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keep a watch out on the place armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down, finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the
Follow
fire.
me. I know the place.
Yeah,
Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Okay.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to eat that either.
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Curiosity. Have to look at everything.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Let's see if I can find something the
It's already
cops
too late
missed.
for the Hawkins.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Let's see.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
We're missing something. What else are we missing? Is that it? No, we can't escape the reconstruction.
Did someone escape the fire?
There we go.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Can't read anything. Oh, Jesus. My phone just... Hold on. Give me 1 second.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police? Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that's a book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. Locked. What will her room reveal about her? This padlock is too complicated for me. Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment. It's no use. The padlock won't give. This door is locked. The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. Locked. This place was falling apart long before the fire. crowbar could prove useful. It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The padlock won't give. Locked. This door is blocked from the outside. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This door is locked. This door is locked. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. All of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. The door is blocked on the other side. Bradley?
Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of... It looks like an old seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the end. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an... I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Well done, Pierce.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
A secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
You can hear me talking to stream for a second. Hi guys. Sorry, I've been quiet. I'm not feeling very good, so I took a
This
minute
piece of
to talk to
cloth is
Kendra.
unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
What else? There's something else hidden in this room. Still on the phone with Kendra, but I figured I should probably talk a little bit. Because I feel dumb, because I'm like, what am I looking for? I've played this game before, you'd think I'd remember. You know what I mean? There's something hidden here, but what? Like, I'm beat up today. Oh, wait.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
There we go. I was like, man, I feel stupid. I keep walking around in circles trying to find this thing, and it was right there in front of me the whole time. Let's go into the belly of the beast. Yeah, I know that pallet jack is always loud at Smith's.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine,
Doesn't want to
fine.
ruin his uniform.
Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Oh, I forgot that this cop doesn't want to ruin his uniform, so he doesn't want to go down this path. I'm like, woo-hoo. Call of Cthulhu. I know it's been a long time since I've played it, so... But goodness gracious, I feel like shit. I was doing okay, and now I just feel like crud all of a sudden. No, I don't think it was
Some
you.
kind
I
of
think I
dream
literally
catcher.
am not feeling good.
If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Because I slept so long today, and that's usually a sign when I don't feel good.
These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory. These people lying down, are they dead? Are they asleep?
He's starting to freak out. My character's starting to freak himself out.
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
When we're in a cave, it's probably best not to freak yourself out, bro. Oh. I'm like, do I need to stealth this? I don't think I needed to stealth in this game. Until later.
Time has weakened these structures.
Till later. Till later. You never, it's always, that's one shitty thing about, forgive me guys. Oh, damn it. That's one shitty thing about horror games is you don't know when you should stealth or when you can just walk around normally. Like, there's sometimes not a clear indication of either or. Because you're like, do I sneak or do I keep going? Besides, I haven't had a hallucination recently. Let's have one.
This oil again. What is it used for?
Right? See if we can figure ourselves out. I forgot about the sanity factor in this game. I'm actually happy it's a game you know. Most of the games I say, you're like, what?
What's going on here?
She's like, where do you find these games?
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down.
In my weird horror games, like the Remothered.
I'll meet you at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I think we're supposed to stealth now. Yeah, because we're crouched. Now it's time for sneaky sneaks that I'm so bad at. I'm excited. I think the next game we're gonna do is the Quarry. That will be fun. Apparently, it's got a really good story. The Quarry. It's kind of like Until Dawn, where you get to choose the path, choose the story, choose who lives and dies. Why is there a painting of me? That's not weird. Oh, we just went into a hole.
Oh God. I got it.
And now we're freaking out. The pit of horror. Fall into the sacrificial pit.
Breathe. What's happening?
Just like, it's just typical me falling into holes.
No, damn it. I must find a way out of here.
God, I swear sometimes we're teenage boys. Okay, we're having a panic attack and I can't find my way out. Because I'm stuck in the hole.
No, damn it. I must find a way out of here.
We're fucking having a panic attack. I can't see shit. There we go. Look, bud. We found our way out. Calm your shit down. It's just a hole. Yeah, we're teenage boys some days.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
We're definitely not
I
born.
dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Oh. Yes, buddy. We're reliving your dream. He's like...
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Ooh. Let's take the ritual dagger with us because, you know, that's always important. Especially when you're fighting against...
I can't read Latin.
What do you mean you can't read Latin? Boy. You're a video game character. You should know Latin. Right? What kind of video game character are you? Oh yeah, it's just like a dream. We gotta go down here and have a hallucination though. Because I'm all about that life. All about that life. That thug life of hallucinations. Yeah. Could be. I'm sad I didn't have a hallucination. Anybody watching my stream is probably like, she's fucking losing her mind. Which the answer is yes. Yes, I am. We started sane? Since when? Oh, I thought you said we started sane. I'm like, since when?
You who sleeps, accept this dream, and your immortal will.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
You better learn Latin fast, buddy. They're talking in it.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yeah, learn Latin right now.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinko.
Yeah, exactly.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Hupadk
She hasn't put it out yet.
Cthulhu Loigna.
Woman, she needs to get on her shit.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yorel Cthulhu Kashag.
It sounds good though.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Yorel Cthulhu Bugshug.
Oh, we're supposed to be moving. I'm sitting here watching this whole ritual and not moving.
So that the day finally comes.
I was trying to learn Latin.
La
Nope.
Cthulhu Nafal Fatag.
I know, right? I was hoping the cult would teach me how to speak Latin. No, they're rude. I'm surprised none of them can see me going across here. You guys are terrible at this, just as I am terrible at stealth. We're exploring the caves and hopefully not getting spotted.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not
There's...
Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. We pray for your
these guys are
return into the
sleepy.
kingdom of the earth.
On stones. On stones? Oh my god. I sound retarded, don't I? This guy's dead? Maybe.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's
Oh,
the
yeah.
sense in that?
These guys are dead. Okay, nice.
What does this writing mean?
I don't know. Learn Latin, bud. Do you think I can speak Latin? No.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Oh shit, there is a cultist right
His
there that I
awakening
almost walked.
is complete. He will join you shortly.
I almost just walked right into that guy. almost walked into that guy. Did you guys see that shit? I almost walked right straight into him. So much for the stealthy aspect of my job. Well, now we're learning Latin again. We're still not doing a very good job of learning Latin.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Uh-oh. He's gonna die. Bye, Bradley!
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it!
Bradley, no. Darling, you're gonna die.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Bye, Bradley.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Okay, run, bitch, run. Oh, shit. Poor Bradley. He was a... Yeah, he went RIP 9090. He got stabbed in the gut by a tentacle. Right? Uh-oh. We got our leg crushed. We don't need it. It's fine. Just walk it off. Rub some dirt in it. Just rub some dirt in it. It'll be fine. Oh, go into the light. Pierce, go into the light.
Light. At last.
Oh, no. We got hit in the face by a rock. Riverside Institute. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder into the secret meeting place of the cult, set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. The witness a strange ceremony led by Charles Harkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Harkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer as he tried to escape from him. Pierce found himself prisoner of the rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute. He is in critical state. And we'll watch this cutscene, and I think we're going to end it for the day because I feel like shit. I do not feel good. Keep yawning. I just think I'm tired. Oh, of course, and then I get an ad break right at the end.
He's having a seizure.
Always how it works.
Strong subject.
Oh, hi, Officer Bradley. You're alive.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa!
Yeah, he
easy,
did.
my friend.
But he's alive.
Dad, he killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
And 99 for us. Welcome back. Hi, Link. Did I say the magic words, Link? 99. Kendra said you looked better in our uniform than we do.
What happened to me? Where
He
am
wore
I?
that for like 2 hours.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No,
What are
please.
you doing, buddy?
I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and
He
neither
is a
do
mama's
we.
boy
Don't
sometimes.
understand. If I go out, he'll
What's
shoot
wrong,
me.
Papa?
No, no.
You're
What you
leaving
got your
this
nose like
cell.
that for?
Please. I don't want him to find me.
He's got his head on my lap, and he's just sitting there looking at me with these big old freaking brown eyes. You are my kryptonite, child. What do you want, Bubba? Hi, you good boy. Oh, look at the handsome boy. Alright, so since we made it to a save point, let's see who's live. Ouch, as I kicked my fucking chair. That hurt my leg so badly. I know it's not as long as I normally do, but that's okay. I'll make it up tomorrow, I promise. Let's see, who do we got live? We got Cass is playing Grand Theft Auto. Gothy is playing Devoured. And it looks like most people are back from TwitchCon. Oh, good lord, that was loud. Let's go see Gothy. We haven't seen Gothy in a while. They're playing, I think they're playing the new map. Yeah, they are. So we're gonna go. Oh, I forgot my headset's not in. I was like, why is she talking? It's because my headset it's not in. Alright, so let's go read Gothy. She's playing Devoured. I'll have to go pull up Cass's stream too. But thank you everybody that came by and hanged out today. Nimi, thank you for the raid and thank you for the donation. I absolutely adore you and that is so sweet of you. I will see you guys over there. There we go.